Welcome back, everybody. This is Brothermutant here. Today we're going to continue our quest to beat Kingdom Rush Frontier, or excuse me, Kingdom Rush Origins. If you recall from our last episode, we were stopped at a specific area. Been stuck trying to beat this area too. It's particularly gnarly. So first, before we get into it, I've tried it with various characters, and it's not that any of them's bad. It's numbers. We're getting overrun with spider numbers. So if they can't kill AoE style fast crowd control, then I really need them to produce foot soldiers. Like she produces her own minions like herself. He has a summon spell that allows us to summon helpers. He has a couple helpers as well that show up. So that's helpful. That doesn't mean that's the only way to go. So we're going to try now this guy here. This is Raz and Rags. Give them a go. And their ability to polymorph and convert bad guys into good guys might be what helps us here. What I normally do is I like to have the two base towers down here, right by the crystal, the other one over here. Sometimes I have another one here, and I probably will do so this time as well. I like to have archer towers on the top, like so. These are the three main paths that stuff come in. Not the only paths, but it's the main. I like to have AoE damage, artillery damage here in the center. Sometimes I do it here as well. I don't know that that's a good idea. I don't know that that's a bad idea, but we'll give it a go. From here, I do mage tower, mage tower, mage tower near the archers so that I can make them arcane archers if I want. This is usually an archer tower. The question is what to make here, here, and here. I've done both archers and mage towers, and neither seem to be amazing, neither seem to be horrible. I'm leery of making another set of foot soldiers. It's not that it wouldn't be great to have 6 of them down here, since I almost always have to leave my hero over here or reinforcements over here to help out. But it just seems silly not to have something that just shoots and does just damage, and some more damage. I'm going to do archers, maybe mage, maybe foot soldiers. Upgrade these guys so that they can shoot a little bit better. And move these guys down a little lower. I want to get these up to tier 2 so they can shoot for all of these foot soldiers. This would be the first one, this would be the second one, this will be the third. Why this one? Third, because it's closer to this path, but they get bum rushed, they got plenty of pinch points for bad guys and crystals to help them out, and then these guys, if they're upgraded, they have bows and arrows and they can shoot. So the far right ones, I know my cursor's not showing up like it should for you guys. It works fine for me, but when I record, it's all over the damn place. So I need to be more descriptive. So the far right ones, the ones that are the uppermost and right foot soldiers over here, are the ones that I'm going to upgrade second. The ones on the far left, on the bottom, will be the ones that upgrade first. The ones in the middle will be the ones that upgrade last. Okay, so I always like to put out reinforcements over here to help out. Spiders are extra quick when you get them on these webs, so be wary of that. So they get pretty zippy. The crystals don't unlock anytime soon, so you have to be careful here. Remember, we can turn stuff into helpers, so they can smack stuff down a little bit as a bit of a breather. But eventually they're going to turn back. When you get overrun, exactly what you needed. Crystals are up. We're good to go. Okay. Like I said I would. And I'll put reinforcements down here with the foot soldiers to help shoot. This crystal on the upper left is actually good enough to catch the stuff in the web. Or buff, obviously, the towers. We have wizards coming from the far upper right. 2 or 3 of them. They get to be a problem. But if they do, lightning bolt. Don't mind 1 or 2 wizards just hanging around. That's not that big of a deal with our towers. They can actually take them out pretty easy. But these archers get to be a problem. So you gotta be real careful. Don't get overrun.
Swords ready.
I don't like calling stuff early if I can help it, because we do get overrun quite readily. Spiders just out of nowhere and these little egg sacks and stuff. That's another reason why I hate these little doofuses. There it is, buddy. I forgot he has a random ability to turn them to our side too. Okay. Getting over one over here, that's why we save our lightning bolt for. As well, so it's probably just as well to take them out. Whatever that does. This up to the better levels. Stuff over here if we needed to. We need to get him up to a tier 3. The bottom left foot soldiers to a tier 3, so we can't, because they're really all over. There we go. There we are. Protect your friends. The question is do I worry about foot soldiers upgrading more than I worry about the towers that shoot? Can't say as I know the answer to that, guys. I do know that mage towers do put a whooping on some of these foot soldiers pretty quickly, especially like this part. I should pause this so you can see this part. So this character here is called a Arachnomancer, which is an amazing name. The Arachnomancer, you're not seeing the tooltips, by the way, because I've done this so many times that the tooltips have popped up once, and then once you dismiss it, you don't see them again. So I'm giving you this info. The Arachnomancer, just like they sound, summon spiders. So they can overwhelm you, obviously, with that. Then, when they die, they just spawn spiders from their death. So again, causing problems. If you can, take them out halfway in through the map or higher. Otherwise, you don't have time to shoot them to do what you need to do. See that? Another one shows up, he sends more, he sends more, and then just becomes a cluster of pile. Just screwing. But, that said, let's get going. Now lately I've been doing the range towers, the extra range sniper towers in the middle here because it reaches farther, but there's really no need. As you can see, this tower is good enough to reach almost anything I want here and here, just not this stuff. So we just don't have to be a little more choosy. Wizards over here cause problems. Place. Up here, dump out a little. These are the problem guys over here. I'll tell you that right now. Second losers.
Got that power?
And then here comes the or whatever. Just keep them trapped behind, getting targeted by other stuff. It's always good enough. The spiders that descend from the ceiling, of course, taking out a tower every now and again are really annoying. I won't lie to you. Hate those guys. More spiders. Over here, and again you see the range. I still would rather have these towers. They shoot and do multiple shots. Because there's 2 archers in the tower, so kind of on you on that one. This is where we start having problems, as you can see. Now these are, I should pause, these are the Driders that you're seeing over here. They literally will kill one of your guys. If they do, they turn them into an egg sac, and that egg sac hatches and a fully healthy Drider pops out. So you can see how these guys are just straight up suck. So just take them out as best you can. These guys here, I'll let him fight his little buddy. He won't kill him. And if he does, so what? He wounded himself so much that it almost took him out. That's pretty. I'm going to upgrade this, and let's do full range on this one, so I can put some sniper marks on guys. Get a bunny death horde. Yeah, bunnies. What's it gonna do like the bunnies? Lock in place, face. Kill your friends.
Swords ready.
probably need to... we'll probably need some of these guys up here to help out. See, right egg, ready to hatch. Timing. The rider just hatched out. Nice, nice. These guys up now to tier 3. Ooh, zappy zappy for you. How right now, Rider boy? There will be flyers that show up randomly on this map. You know, the little manta ray bastards that straight up so that's going to be a thing. Problems this way. Again, if it could be too much of a problem. Here. We'll put the timer tick down while these guys get killed. I'd like probably to have the high elven mage tower, the one that does the time stop on this one, simply so it could lock stuff up. I'd be surprised at how helpful that is. Probably there as well. So if I were doing okay, I don't want a two horn here because I've got to go south so many times. So it counts. Yeah, we'll put that one up there for now. Buddy's killed you. Suck it, losers. Now this one here, yeah, I think I want to have that here. Good towers well for the towers. Weaken them. Guys. Oh, guys. Oh, guys. Oh, yeah. Whoa, that was gnarly. Get over here, boys. Tower's going. One doofus. He's a problem. This is the guy that does the only slows down when he takes damage, so he's basically just a general button. If you turn him into one of his one of your allies like that, that works out beautifully. We're having problems over here, as you can see. Get something out over here as well. As well. He's just not easy. Just as I wanted to kill him too. Piss off. You guys are too far away to get all of them to fire. We are. Pause is almost killing me actually over here now.
Swords ready.
Come on, guys. Lock up two of them.
By the light of the moon.
There we go. Take out the timer over here. Oh, there's another one. Let's see what it is too. I almost did it too. You sneaky little butt. Got one of them down. Okay. Upgrade you guys to be the cool guys that you are. We don't need to worry about the others. Sweet, what an ass. Okay, okay, what we got? Wizards. Get them. Place. Feel the mark of death. That comes in super handy sometimes. Got him up now. Bunny death coming your way. Just can't have those wizards be on my map for too long. Over here, I'm going to do the blast, guys.
Swords ready.
Nice. Tower. Oh. Go. So far, this has been a lot smoother than normal. Makes me worried.
Song of Death.
Not that we haven't had holy hell moments. But, feel a lot better about it. Come on over here and mess with your buddy. I don't know if I want the bear so much as I want the AoE ground pounding tree. The tree comes in super handy for killing a bunch of spiders just in general. Towers. Telling you, turning them into your allies comes in super handy. Let's do this to kill over there. I love how they just take that kind of damage. And like that, but they battle amongst themselves. It doesn't matter who takes the damage. Either way it goes. Another sweet arrow. We got a little fire acorn going too. Not. Okay, still I think. I want to get a second one on the side. Wizards are going out. That's nice. Spiders. There's another over here. Okay. Razzmatazz. I think we're good. Make the bear for up here, I think, to help out. Throw some stuff back. So, go fight your friends over there, buddy. Give me a helping hand. Bear, come down. Oh, shit. Oh shit. Oh guys, you do this. God, you guys are tough.
Nature's calling.
guys a little crowd control ability over here with these two shooting types. I don't know if that'll do for me, but you never know.
Seek and destroy.
Swords ready.
Honor to serve.
These guys into the badass mode.
Song of death.
Live long and prosper.
Time for death. Greed. Pound. Save some reinforcements here if I can to turn against them. Running out of options over here.
Swords ready.
Seek and
Got
destroy.
another second one too. Right, his butt. Oh, that too. Doing good, fellas. You're doing good. Very good. Get that there. Doing the best they can, but they can do. That's upgrade. Timing for that.
Crimson sky. Sweet dreams are made of this. None of that I can hide.
Incoming.
Oh, wow. Eat it. Yes! Victory, finally! Only took me a day and a half. Holy crap, that sucked. I like this little dude. The ability to turn the enemies into allies so that when they take damage and then they turn back to their normal form, they still have that damage. That's pretty helpful, I must admit. That was a pretty nice trick. We got a little level up for that. Let's spend some stuff here. What am I going to level up? Triple damage on the mage tower, kind of like that. Soldier with improved armor, kind of like that. And maximum damage gets unarmed. Do an attack range. I can do this one and this one, so improve all archer special abilities. Soldier attacks deal additional damage. Can't do that one because that's a 3-star, as you can see. So let's do archers special ability. I like that. Then my hero, of course. Let's give him some points. Transfigure more guys. I like the sound of that. That's all I can do today, guys. I apologize. Sorry it's taking so long, because it literally has taken me this long just to beat it. But just to give you some frame of reference. Oh my god, we just unlocked everything. Alright, I have to go through this now. Just to give you some frame of reference. I've tried it with him. Tried it with him. I've tried it with him multiple times. I did not try it with her or him. And I tried it with the archer. As you can see, he managed to get all the way to level 10. He was like level 4 when I kept trying. So, clearly it's difficult. We got lucky, I think, though, on placement of some stuff. But, let's look at our new guys. Here's Vesnan, excuse me. Clearly a dark wizard. He has the ability to summon a mighty demon to fight for 30 seconds. I do, with him. To fight by my side, doing steady 80 damage, so basically an extra minion on the map. He has the ability, with upgrades, to disintegrate any single enemy up to a specific health. Magic Shackles trap an enemy, doing damage over time, which is nice crowd control. Hermetic Insight increases his attack and ability range by 10%. Okay. Arcane Nova casts a huge magic explosion that deals 20 to 50 area damage, slowing down enemies, so crowd control and damage. Nice, nice. Zin, obviously this is Kung Fu Panda, so while I sip my coffee. The Kung Fu Panda craze was popular when this game came out the first time. So what you're seeing here is a take on that. So we got Daring Strike, we got Inspire, Roar, so allies deal double damage for a certain amount of time. And he teleports across the map just randomly attacking guys with this one. Mind over body, he drinks a concoction, heals himself. ancient secret technique that deals 30 to 55 area damage to all nearby enemies. Basically butt slams on the ground. And then our ability gives us this Pandemonium where we summon Panda Warriors to attack for us. So again, another pet summons. We have Phoenix, flying character obviously. Does Immolate, swoops down against the ground, dealing AoE damage. Dies in the process, but comes right back obviously. Purification. Turns nearby fallen enemies into fire missiles that deal 15 damage each. That's nice. Blazing Offspring shoots 2 fire missiles from her burning heart. Literally, it looks like little laser beams kicking out of her chest. Ring of Fire infuses a tower with a burning blast that deals 60 damage to all nearby enemies. Cool. And then we get Ember Field, sets an explosive egg that deals 55 to 105 area damage to nearby enemies. Not bad. It's kind of like a little mine that you place on the ground, if I remember correctly. Durax, he's the one that's kind of like, you think he's ice, but he's not. He's crystal. But he's kind of like Iceman in that regard. Our ability we get from him is Sapphire Fang, summons sharp spikes over a wide area, dealing decent damage amongst all the enemies. Crystal Lights, Durax summons control copy of himself to fight enemies for a certain amount of time, which is nice. So basically he has a pet summons. Arm Blade, we get transforms into a prism that fires 2 lightning bolts to the deals. Basically literally stands into a tall pillar of a rod that shoots electric blasts out of it. And then Shard Lance Drax throws a crystal spear, skewers a single enemy for true damage. Then we have Lynn. She is a Hex Blade. Attacks up to 2 times, dealing 1 to 20 true damage. If target is cursed, it deals extra damage. She can Curse of Despair a target, reducing their damage and slowing their movement, so some crowd control. Reduces target magic resistance and armor for 4 seconds. That's nice. Charm of Misfortune gives 50% chance that the next incoming attack misses. Very nice. Does 350, this is our ability, does 340 damage in 5 seconds to its target, explodes, dealing 200 area damage if killed. Nice, like a totem, I guess. I don't honestly ever play her, so this is new information for me. Bruce, he's basically like the Wolverine slash Wendigo slash Hulk combo, hence the name Bruce, and looking like the Wendigo with Wolverine claws. It's like a mismatch of all 3. We have Sharp Claws, King's Roar, Lion's Fur, Grievous Bites, and then of course Guardian Lions, basically pet summons. Now we have Lilith, who is a fallen angel. Reaper Harvest does pretty solid damage and a chance of doing an insta-kill. That gets steadily better as you upgrade it, obviously. Soul Eater absorbs the soul of a fallen enemy and receives an extra damage bonus for 12 seconds, just adding to her kill. Infernal Wheel creates a ring of fire for 5 seconds, dealing 90 damage to all enemies on it. Nice. And then she can resurrect. 10% chance of reviving instantly after being slain. So she dies and comes right back. And obviously 10% chance goes up and up and up. And then of course the ability she gets us is Heavenly Chaos. 50-50 chance of calling fallen angels. Or Rain of Fire, dealing 800 damage. So kind of hit or miss on that one. You may want AoE damage would be enough to take them out. Instead you summon minions. Maybe minions to keep something on a battle neck and you just do some damage, so it's kind of on you on that one. Wilbur, he's the inventor. Got nice ranged attack, as you can see. Has mad missiles, launches 2 missiles to its enemies, dealing 40 damage. I'm assuming that works on flying targets as well. Smoke Spitter, releases smoke cloud, slows enemies. Boom Box MK, throws a box with 1 bomb that marches and explodes, so it's a walking bomb. Dealing 65 damage, kind of like our little bunnies from this guy, but not quite as cool. Dwarf's Engine increases Wilbur's movement speed by 20%. Nice. Make him zippier across the field, I'm sure. And then Pew Pew Drones calls for drones. Attacking enemies. So pet summons, very nice. Faustus the Dragon. Dragon Mage, no less. He does magic damage, as you can see, but he's a deadly draconic spell dealing 100 to 185 true damage to a single target. I bet you that gets really mean after a while. Teleport Rune. Invoke your Rune of Power. Faustus teleports up to 2 enemies back down the path. Now that comes in super handy. Just literally, boop, you're gone, and you're just farther back up the path. Innervation, an arcane seal that nullifies an enemy's magical abilities for 6 seconds, so that's pretty nice, especially when you're fighting those wizard types. Liquid Fire. Breathes concentrated magical fire that ignites the ground, dealing 90 area damage over 6 seconds. Then our ability is Dragon Rage. Calls 3 Dragonlings that ignite the path, dealing 90 area damage over 6 seconds. So while it sounds like a pet summons, it's really not. It's more of an AoE attack. Pretty cool though. And that's all the guys that you unlock. So that's pretty cool. We have access to all of them now. We have to decide on the next map what we're going to do, but we'll do that in the next video. But with that, my name is Brothermutant. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. I'll see you guys soon. Bye now.